Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is NAIMA. I am from Edo State, Nigeria. If you're seeing me for the first time, welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. So today I will be sharing with you 5 businesses you can start in 2023. If it is something that you're interested in, please keep on watching and enjoy yourself. So obviously, the first business I would actually suggest for you is agriculture. Obviously, I am an agricultural student and I am presently into fish farming. So I would definitely suggest you go into agriculture. We all need food. We all need raw materials for food. We all need not just to consume food directly. You need raw materials, raw food, raw meat, raw maize, guinea corn, and all of that to actually process most of the packaged food we consume today. The raw materials are what we consume in a packaged way today. So you need food, and agriculture is a really booming sector here in Nigeria. After all, the president has actually asked us to go into farming. So agriculture is a very booming industry in Nigeria. If you have the money, you have the knowledge and everything, agriculture is something I would advise you to go. If you are starting from small, then I'll advise you to go into poultry, either broilers or layers. And if you're starting big, you can actually just dive into cattle rearing, goat rearing, sheep rearing, and all of that. I will be making a video on how to start a poultry farm in 2023. I don't know, but I think I'll be making a video about that. A very, very detailed video on that, and I hope you watch when it goes up. So yeah, you can actually start poultry and farming. Those are the two, I would say those are the two lowest parts of agriculture you can start with little amount of money, no matter how small it is, even if it is for your own personal consumption. At least if you have a little farm or a little poultry that you consume, like it's for personal use, you have saved money you would normally use to go get them outside. If you're getting them outside for 3-5 per chicken, you would spend nothing more than 2,000 naira for the capital, like input. So you are saving, that is, you're saving about 1.5 or so for their profit. You get. So agriculture is something I would advise anybody to go into. Be ready to bear the risks, be ready to take the risks, be ready to accept anything that comes after it with your full chest, because it is not easy. It is something I have done, and I would not lie to you that it is easy. Now you go use your hand, carry your dead chicken, come out. But at the end of the day, it is lucrative, and it is actually pleasing to do. Personally, it is pleasing for me to rear chicken. So I find it is fun. I see your chickens grow. It is satisfying for me. So agriculture is one aspect I would advise you go into in 2023. Next one is cooking services. You can be catering job, cooking for a larger people number of people, or cooking for a smaller number of people, whichever way, whichever one you think you want, or whichever one works for you. Cooking services is something I really like. You can also be those people that just sit at home and get orders from people on a daily basis to cook for them, and you sell it. You cook based on order, so your risks, or the level at which you would lose or loss, is very minimal, because you cook based on order. If you don't get any order, you will not be cooking. You cook until you cook when you have orders. So there is nothing like cooking and your food getting spoiled or your food getting bad. Even if it gets bad, it should be from the consumer's place, because he has paid you one. Maybe now the person I know just come pick am, but he must have paid you for you to cook for him. So cooking service is one thing I like. People these days find it difficult to cook. You see people that actually looking for where to get bowls of soup, where to get bowls of rice to just stock up their freezer for the week. There are many, especially in places like Abuja and Lagos. People are actually looking for easier way to live their lives these days. So going into cooking service would be a goal for you, a win-win for you. And it is not something you need capital to start with, because you cook based on their order. They must have paid you. Calculate what you need. place your set your or fix your prices, go to the market, use their money to go to the market and cook for them, take out your own profit. That is just how it works basically. People are looking for ways to make life easier for them. They are purchasing bowls of soups, bowls of rice, spaghetti, name them. They are looking for who would host or cook for their visitors, their Sunday visitors, their meetings, they are name them. They are looking for people to do that for them. So cooking services is something I advise one to go into. It is lucrative, it is food. People go chop. People go chop every day. We don't get they will know the chop. People go chop. So the next one is dispatch riding or dispatch riders. People these days look left dispatch rider, look right rider. Everybody is now looking for how to make things more easier for them. Gone are the days where people make deliveries themselves. Gone are the days where people go to pick up their deliveries. These days, now dispatch rider they do everything, and it is quite lucrative from people. From what I have seen from people I know that actually have dispatch riding services, it is actually lucrative. You can get a bike, that is if you have the money, you can get a bike and just register and start, get someone to do it for you. If you are a male and you know you can do it, you can actually do it. If you have someone that you trust, you can hand over the bike to the person. Let's say your relative, a friend that you know is jobless or something, looking for a job, you can do that and give it to the person. The person would give you your own percentage at the end of the day, at the end of the week, or at the end of the month, depending on the agreements made. Dispatch riding is something that is actually booming these days. A lot of dispatch rider. You look left, I say you go see dispatch rider. You look like right, dispatch rider, and they pay them. Because I personally I use them, so I know how much I pay dispatch rider to get something for me for not the distance not be 30 minutes. You'll be hearing 500 naira, 1,000 naira. So it is actually a lucrative business one can actually look into in 2023. The next one is drop shipping. This one, you don't even need money to start it. My sister is into this, so I can actually say a lot about this. And I am not saying it from based on they say I actually see it with my eyes. She has made a lot of money from drop shipping. The product does not get to her hands. She has never seen the product, but she is selling and making her money. All you need to do is get someone in a particular state that sells something in wholesale. Let's say you have someone that sells hand dryers, because my sister does that. If you're interested, drop in the comment section. I would actually connect you both together for the drop shipping issue, or if you want to buy hand dryer. So what she does is Lagos, I think they get this hand dryer mostly in Lagos. They get it at a very cheaper rate in Lagos. So she has someone in Lagos that actually sells the hand dryer in wholesale. And then on her part, she looks for customers. When she gets the customers, after making your payment, she sends the money to the woman in Lagos. The woman packages your items and sends it to you to whatever state you are in Nigeria, Kaduna, Abuja, Port Harcourt, name it, Kano. She sends it to you. Now, my sister did not see that product. My sister has not felt it, but she trusts the woman that sells the hand dryer for her in Lagos. So you necessarily do not need to see the product you're selling, but you are actually making money from it. So dropshipping is one thing I would advise people to go to, especially when you don't have money. All you need to do is look for a business or look for an item or a product. It mustn't be one particular item. You can be selling everything. It just depends on what people need at that particular time. What Kaduna lacks at this particular time is what I would order. I would drop ship from a different state to Kaduna and make my money. Do you get? The next one is foodstuff business. I think I have mentioned about 3 businesses here that has to do with food. That is to show you how food is necessary and people must eat. The next one is food business. I know of someone that actually buys oil from the south, because that is where oil is cheaper. Buys oil from the south in a certain season, I think in raining season or so, and then saves them here in Kaduna, keeps them in a very conducive space. And then after 5 months or after 4 months thereabouts, the person sells them the price of the amount you bought it. Let's say you bought a 25 kg of 25 liters, 25 liters of palm oil. You bought it at the rate of 9,000. After 5 months, trust me, you would be selling that oil for nothing less than 30,000 naira. this is something I know someone who does it. I help the person sell sometimes. So that is how lucrative food business can be. You can also do grains. Come to the north here. I think Kano, getting grains in Kano is way more cheaper. So you can actually travel to Kano in a particular season, get there, buy grains, buy your corn, your maize, guinea corn, your millet, and all of that. Buy them, store them in your house, bring them and store them in your house. And when it is now scarce for you, you can resell them and make money from it. I kid you not. I know people who are into this, and it is actually bringing money for them. They make times two or times three of the money, the capital they used. So it is a very, very lucrative business you can actually start in 2023. Like I have said, people must eat. Going into food business in 2023 is a goal, a win-win for anyone who ventures into it. So yeah, I hope with this my video I have been able to motivate, inspire one or two persons. If you like what you just watched, please subscribe, like, and drop a comment in the comment section. You are also free to suggest the kind of videos you want me to do, the topics you want me to touch on, and all of that. Be free to also subscribe to my other YouTube channel. There we do vlogs. So see you in my next video. Bye.